All right, Gary, thank you very much. After the Notre Dame game and our post-game show here on NBC, you can still get your fill of football with the new movie Game Time, Tackling the Past, and it features an actress from right here in Michiana. South Bend native Lisa Varga joins us in studio right now to talk more about it. Not necessarily South Bend, from Granger, correct?
Well, I grew up in South Bend,
okay.
And did go to John Adams High School, and born and raised here, and then I moved to Los Angeles, which is where I just came from.
Tell us about your role in this movie, which airs, by the way, on, as we mentioned, NBC tonight, and your character.
My character's name is Karen Walker, and she is the wife of the football coach, Dean Walker. And it's a great role. It's my first role playing a mom, and the cast was absolutely incredible. Funny story, well, not funny story, but Catherine Hicks,
yes,
who plays my mother-in-law,
sure,
actually went to St. Mary's College.
Yeah, and for those of you who may know from Seventh Heaven fame, she's from Seventh Heaven, the show Seventh Heaven. Also, you're with Beau Bridges in this movie. Beau
Bridges is fantastic. He plays my father-in-law, and just, again, a great cast. The director was phenomenal, Doug Barr, and the producers were just amazing. Brenda Friend was, you know, just an incredible woman. Her husband was diagnosed with cancer, and he's a cancer survivor, and so is my brother.
Yeah, so is your brother.
Yeah, so we had a bond there. It was one big happy family on the set, and I developed some really great relationships too by being in the film. Yeah,
a lot of folks involved with this. Walmart, Procter & Gamble, NBC are all tied in with this. When you're watching yourself tonight, you're going to be on national television. You a big football fan?
Huge football fan.
From here, have to be, right?
Well, yeah, I'm from Indiana, you know, high school football, college football, that's what we live and breathe. And I have to say, that's probably one of the biggest reasons I booked that job. When I met the director, we started talking about the character, and he wanted to get a feel for my background in football.
Sure,
and I just started talking about South Bend, Notre Dame football, and that later he told me was what really landed me the role.
Tell me about what you have coming up. An actress, they're always busy, they're looking for new roles, and you found a role that you really love because it has a little bit of sentimental meaning because of the football. Your next role?
My next role, it's a new TV series. It's called Homeland. It's going to be on Showtime. It premieres on October 2nd, right after Dexter.
Oh.
And it's from the producers.
Fantastic lead-in.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The producers and the creators of 24 also created this show, so it's going to be intense. I can't say much, but definitely tune in because it will have you on the edge of your seat.
We're going to keep it. We'll keep it under wraps.
Yes.
So, how often are you here? As opposed, I know you and I were emailing back and forth last week. You were in New York City. How often do you go between LA, New York, and here back in Michiana?
I travel a lot because of my brother
sure,
Shane, and with his cancer. Back in 2009, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and back in 2009 is when I started coming back home. And I said, okay, maybe I can just work from here and travel around, which is really what I've been doing. And oddly enough, I had to come back to South Bend, Indiana to get my big break.
And how proud is your family of you, your friends here from Michiana?
They are so proud. I'm the big fish in the small pond, and I love it. And my family is so proud of me. I'm proud of my family, my brother especially. He's the one who really encouraged me to go after this role. It was his birthday, and I said, I'm going to spend your birthday with you, and this was the time I was supposed to tape for the audition for this. Yeah. And he insisted that I do it anyway, and I booked it. So my family and my friends are my biggest supporters, and I love them.
Birthday wish granted, and we definitely wish the best for your brother as well, your entire family, you yourself. Again, the movie airs tonight, NBC, 8 o'clock, and the mention of the new show on Showtime again?
It's called Homeland.
Homeland on Showtime. That's coming up in October.
In October.
Wow. Lisa, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate it. And by the way, as I mentioned, 8 p.m. tonight here on NBC, the Notre Dame football team is taking on the field this afternoon against the South Florida Bulls. Coming up after the break, we're going to head out live to the tailgating lots where Gabby is getting a taste of some Irish tradition when we come back.